I wanted to make this video weeks ago, but I kept putting it off, and I kept saying I'll do it tomorrow, or I just gave some bullshit excuse for why I can't do it on that given day. Ironic enough, this video is about procrastination. We all know what procrastination is, and we all seem to suffer from it in a certain way. But for some reason I've been starting to think whether it was a single act, something that exists within its single instance of procrastination, or whether it's something serious, like a mental illness maybe. The reason that I question this is because I feel like recently my life has been this endless loop, like some broken computer program that seems to be walking in circles, and I think the reason for it is the extreme degree of procrastination. Let me explain. Late at night, I put off getting a good rest by browsing mindlessly for hours and hours online. But here's the thing, I wish I was doing something productive, like reading the news or playing a video game, but I'm not. All I'm doing for those hours are browsing back and forth continuously between Facebook, Reddit, Twitter, and Tumblr until I know for sure that none of my friends are online at this ungodly hour posting new things. Then, as I lay in bed, the mind seems to produce what seems to be the greatest ideas ever to birth in my head. As I furiously write these thoughts, feelings, and ideas down, I look out my window and the sun is coming up. After I finally convinced myself that sleep is absolutely necessary, I managed to fall asleep after a good 10 minutes on figuring out which Mumford & Sons songs need to be put on my sleeping playlist. I wake up in the late afternoon, dazed and confused and exhausted from the tireless night that seemed to yield no substantial results whatsoever. Then I do things for a couple hours and I am back at it again. So, why is this happening, and why is it happening so often and I can't seem to stop myself from doing anything different? What I've come to realize is that for me, habits and patterns are dangerous. For me, things need to constantly change around me. I need to have a new routine every day, or I need to see new people or visit new places for my life to keep going. Without new things, like I said before, I feel like I'm in this endless loop that is just broken. I recently watched a TED Talk, and it was about this thing called the 30-day challenge. And the rules are simple. Take something that you've always wanted to do and do it for 30 days. I thought long and hard for what I've always wanted to do, and I've come to the conclusion that there are two things. One is to create a memento for myself, to look back years later, look at how I was living, what kind of kid I was at this age, or what kind of things I did at school. The other is to create a project that I don't abandon and put effort and make it as best as I can. That's why I'm going to try to hit two birds with one stone with this vlog. Hopefully this video will serve as a gift to my future self years down the road, but also I think of this as a challenge. See if I can actually ditch the procrastination that I've been living with and see if I can do this. So I know this is a 30-day challenge, but hopefully it lasts longer than 30 days. I don't know what the content or the format of these videos will be, but I'm excited.